Music box icicles pierce an opaque swirl of indigo ravines as a requiem unfurls. I am an empty fish tank, but water still resides. The life snap at each other, and my cells, they all divide. So please bite your tongue, the damage is done. The song has been sung, the flower is hung. So please bite your tongue, the damage is done. The song has been sung, the flower is hung. Cinnamon galaxies paint a beautiful barrage of happiness and lavender in the form of a mirage. One day I'll own a starship, I'll glide out into space. The universe a minefield, just waiting to erase. So please bite your tongue.
welcome to Dino Hour, back in Florida. Let me know. Oh, you know what? We need the chat. Let's figure this out real quick. There we go. Hello. There's Pee-Pee. There's Chicken. They're hanging out with me right now. You've got an empty seat here, so why don't you have a seat with me? I'm just kidding. That's for Michaela. She's gonna be here soon. Anyway, happy Memorial Day. So, okay, the chat. Hold on, we gotta figure this out real quick because I didn't have enough time to figure this out earlier. So we're gonna figure out the coloring on the restream chat real quick. I need this, and we need this to just be a little bit more legible. Is black the answer? Probably not. No, there's no way black's the answer. And of course it's not. What color do you think would be the answer? Maybe like, what's gonna stand out on that? You say yellow? We're gonna try yellow? Let's try this out real quick. It's a little harsh. I don't hate yellow. Kind of blurry, yeah. Oh, well, not sure what to do about it. No, this is perfect. I mean, it's not yellow, but yellow blurs together. Look, I'm just gonna... I don't know. Red, I think, is gonna be a little too extreme. But maybe we could do this. Let's see if I can... Okay. That might be a little bit better. Anyway, those are the technical difficulties. Hopefully that's it. Can you put background behind the text? Wit, I would absolutely love to. I would absolutely love to put... In fact, I even have a thing that I could right now. But I have figured out that basically my computer is old and I can't really do any of the cool fun stuff that I thought that I could. Remember when we had dinosaurs popping out? Like other cool shit? Well, all that's gotta wait. But here's the good news. Also, let me know if I'm lagging or if you can't hear me, okay? Anyway, the good news is I'm pretty sure my new computer is coming Friday, which is very sick. And hopefully I'll have it set up over the weekend enough that I can stream from it. And then maybe we can do cool, fun things. Big dog champs for sure. Also, Dog Champ USA, it's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you, Wit Music, for the Memorial Day wishes for happiness. I saw earlier, I wanted to go back here. I wanted to just say hi to everybody. Hi, Rainy Cakes, and hi, Blashy, and hi, Sam Evans, and hi, Stinky Poo Poo. I don't remember seeing Stinky Poo Poo in the chat before, but Stinky Poo Poo said these streams are worth it. So, apparently they've been watching, or it's just like an alt name. Hey, Warehouse Union. Hey, B. JSI1. Wit, of course. Struckness. We'll see. Zodicus. Anyway, sorry if I missed anybody, but very happy to see you all here. Happy to be back in the fair state of Florida, as last week I was in the unfair state of Ohio. Anyway, I wanted to see up here. Raining Cake said, "Oh, so I should know where we've got a package today." I'm not gonna dox Flashy there. It does have some 100% Electronica stuff on it, so that's cool. But we're gonna open this up. This is from Blashy, who is in the chat. And they said to be careful opening it. I naturally asked if it was a bomb, and then he said that it was the bomb. But Rainy Cake said, speaking of bombs, my daughter was evacuated from our work last night due to a bomb threat and had to shelter in place for an extra almost 3 hours. So they'll all get extra pay because they were on the clock. That's not too bad. Get paid for sheltering in place. That's fucking whack, though. Especially if anybody thought that there actually was a bomb. Which I guess they did. Rainy Kick said, yeah, the police came with a bomb K9, and they finally cleared the area after almost 3 hours and let them all come home. Yeah, that's fucked. Rainy Cake said it's all good. I'm glad that it all ended well. She's going to have a larger paycheck now than she would have, so that's good. They evacuated far enough away that I knew if something went off, she'd be safe. So by the time I knew, the biggest potential worry was past. That's yeah, that's pretty messed up. I never had to. I think like kids in school now, they like practice like emergency like shooter things. I don't. If anybody is in school right now and can verify that, please do. That's what I've heard. I never had to practice that, even though Columbine happened when I was in like 8th grade or something like that. They just told me I wasn't allowed to wear a trench coat anymore because I would hide like a shotgun in it. But I was like, fuck that, and I continued to wear a trench coat because I didn't have a shotgun, nor would I know how to use it. Nor would I bring it to school. Anyway, yeah. So, Happy Memorial Day. I don't have any red, white, and blue. I do this watch. A little bit of red. White and blue, like a sailor boy. Said see you later, boy. It's got these cool little things. Isn't that neat? I love this shirt. Cool stuff. One time I went as a Tinker Toy sailor boy for Halloween wearing this shirt. So it's like it's always Halloween. Anyway, Whit Music said Tech's been drafted into the Navy and is going to get escorted away midstream. That could be true. This is my naval uniform, which they said they were fine with on account of me being a celebrity. Kind of have my own show, so... Flashy said, those shooter drills make no sense to me. Yeah, lockdown drills? Man, that's fucked. Gotta play Imperial Girl for today, Warehouse Union said. For anybody who doesn't know what Imperial Girl is, it's the opener on my album Good Morning Athletics, which is a club-exclusive DDS album. So if you want to hear it, just sign the heck up. If not, do not sign up. But speaking of the club, new DDS album, mixtape, tonight at midnight. Yeah. So that's exciting for anybody who's in the club. It's James's Sunshine Mania. That's what it's called. I've listened to it twice. Both times on a plane, and I think I fell asleep. But that's not the music's fault. It was because I was extremely tired. So I haven't really like given it a good, fair listen yet. But usually I wait until it comes out anyway. Warehouse Union said, gotta update the Venn diagram. Yeah, every 30 days. Yeah, Whit Music said, or you could pirate it and go to hell, which is true. I don't encourage going to hell, so don't pirate it. Blashy said I wanted to go to bed early, but fuck that. Just hang out till midnight and get the new mixtape. It's sick. Album cover is really beautiful. So that'll all be fun. Hey, Attican Games. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully everybody had a nice Memorial Day. I don't know if anybody celebrates. I'm sure some people celebrate Memorial Day. I don't really know what this is Memorial. I don't know the difference between that and Veterans Day. Or is Memorial Day the one with for like dead soldiers killed in battle or something, and then Veterans is the one who are still alive? I don't know. I'm not much of a patriot. Flashy said I was a pog in the capitalist machine for Memorial Day. But it's okay. I have dinos now. Memorial Day is for the people who died in uniform. Okay, yeah. I think some of you may know my birth name was not Tech Honors. It's Charles Wilson. I'm pretty sure that my namesake was a guy who was like the youngest person in the military for the Korean War or something like that, because he signed up against illegally because you could do things like that back then because it was the Wild West before like 1993 or something. It is my dad, B, but like my dad was named after, like his dad was not Charles. So like he was named after his uncle or something who was in, I don't know, World War whatever. I don't know enough about any of that. Warehouse Union said, speaking of which, where does Masterflan go? For the Venn diagram? It's up to you. Factually speaking, all three of us are involved in some way on that album, but only because I'm Not Sad Anymore is on that, and Keith was present for that session, although that song was mostly done by James, but Keith is technically involved. But outside of that song, Keith is completely uninvolved. So it's up to you however you want to do it. Whip Music said Charlie Wilson Jr. was banished to the Hellfires of Dayton, Ohio, never to return for now. Struckness said, what band are we talking about? We are talking about Death's Dynamic Shroud. I'm a member of Death's Dynamic Shroud. We're on 100% Electronica. It's me and James Webster and Keith Rankin of Giant Claw. I do this stream because it's fun for me. Oh, I love you. I love you too, Struckness. I love your song Hammock. Yeah, Hammock and Breeze from World War Olympics. Heck yeah. Tech yeah. I do this stream because it's fun for me, and I don't get to talk enough on Neo Gaia. I'm just kidding. No, it's just fun to hang out with the chat. I like being involved. Hey, Cammy. Cammy Koo. If anybody feels like it, you can throw us a couple bones, literal bones, made of dollars. And that just goes, any money that, any donations from this stream go towards James and I. I split it, even though he doesn't have anything to do with this. I'm just a nice guy. Because he does a lot of video work for DDS that I don't. So this is like how I try and help pull my weight. The hell was that? The fuck was that? This is a tooting of a ship waiting for me to dock. What was that? Oh, it was a drawer. Okay. Peep moved. Teep and pop. Donate bones to repair Sir Walter White. Anyway, Blashy said Neo Gaia is primarily just James verbally abusing Microsoft. Yeah, the boys, oh, good night, Kamiku. The boys we love our video games, but they know so much more about that stuff than I do. So I'm always just asking really stupid questions and contributing pretty largely obnoxious commentary. So I do this instead so I can be obnoxious the whole time. Kamiku said, I'm going swimming again tomorrow, but I'm sunburned. Be safe out there. Get some aloe. I want to go swimming real bad. Did anyone ever call you CJ, Warehouse Union asked? Actually, yes. My dad dated a woman who called me CJ, I guess because it made it easier for her to, like, navigate calling him Charlie and me CJ. I don't know. It's the only person to ever really call me CJ. Not really partial to it. Wait, it's been cold where you are? It's been cold in Dayton too. When I was there, it was in the 80s, but when I came back, it's been in the 50s, which is fucked because it's almost June. This is why I left Ohio. This is a joke. Why is it? It's almost June. It's in the 50s, and it's overcast skies. It's always overcast skies. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. It's not fun to go swimming there because it's too cold. Also, Side Bay Struckness, thank you very much. I'm glad you like that one. I'm glad you know it's not just Side, because a lot of people think that song is just called Side because Bay gets cut off by certain characters. 50s in New Jersey all weekend. I'm in so much pain. So much for that global warming, am I right? USA! Classroom Sex Tape is a very timely album name, generally speaking, with the social media era. It is. Maybe a little bit clickbaity on my part. But, you know, you do what you gotta. Attican Game said, I can go swimming now, but Dino Hours with the man. It's much cooler. I appreciate it. We're all having a good time. We're waiting on Michaela. Michaela, where are you? Okay. Yeah, all of us should go swimming. Hey, speaking of that, which we won't go swimming and this has nothing to do with anything, but Philadelphia, what is it, October? I don't know when that show is. George Clanton, president and CEO of 100% Electronica, October 14th. Thank you, Blashy. George Clanton is performing in Philadelphia at the First Unitarian Church, I believe, which is not, well, I think it used to be a church, kind of. It's a cool venue. Anyway, he's playing with Magdalena Bay and Vitesse X, which is awesome. All three of those artists rule. But more importantly, I think James is gonna be there. I'm going there. This is in Philadelphia. I'm flying there. Michaela's gonna be there. B's gonna be there. Blashy's gonna be there. Molotovic's gonna be there. Rainy Cake's gonna be there. You know, somebody from Arizona is flying in from the DDS mixtape club. It's gonna be very exciting. Blashy said, I'm gonna literally fucking burst into tears when I meet you guys. It's gonna be amazing. Jacob from Arizona. Jacob, yes. Rainy Cake said, can't wait. Shiny Crystal Piss said, I will either be there in person or spirit form. We'd prefer person, honestly. I don't want to get haunted. All sorts of ghosty struckness said, does 100% Electronica have a private corporate jet? They don't, but yeah, I am definitely going to call it a tax write-off. Because it's like having a meeting with the boss. I don't even know if I'm actually going to get to hang out with George or not. It'd be cool, though. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's definitely tax write-off. Business meetings, James, etc. Lashy said, will he be performing? No. We will not be performing. Sorry. Atkin Game said, I'm flying from Arizona to the North Carolina show. Why are all these people flying in from Arizona? It's crazy. It's craziness. Boys Day Off Blashy, yeah. Shiny Crystal Business said, before the Philly show is the DDS performance evaluation. That's right. But yeah, I think we're trying to go out for like a dinner or like a hangout sort of thing before the show. I think that would be just a heck of a lot of fun. And it'll be like a mini Electronicon 3. You know, Electronicon 2.5. Michaela's ready.
Do you want scissors?
Yeah, I think I have some. Just kidding. Oh, I do. Okay. Michaela's here. Dog Champ's in the chat for Michaela. You come around and then.
I'll come.
Okay. There she is.
It's like the first time every time.
It's like the first time every time.
Yeah, I get
Here.
nervous.
Michaela's
Hi,
nervous.
Guys. It's fine.
Okay.
It's me.
We got
How's everyone?
Dog Champs. Look at that. You're getting Dog Champs already. There's a Holiday Inn on the river. And the instructor said, I think there are some exponential growth potentialities that continue to exist in the vaporwave market, if you will. Yeah, so we have to meet up and have a charts and graphs meeting, talking about going to the Philadelphia show.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I am someone who never takes time off of work ever.
It's true.
I worked at my last job for 3 years, and I took not even a whole day off ever. Like, it was like when I'm in hair, so I had my cosmetology exam and I took off half the day, which coincidentally, I had a fever that day, and I had tissues all over my space. Pre-pandemic, so it wasn't as offensive as it would be now. But I've made it my goal to try and have somewhat of a work-life balance. So I am coming, and I'm really excited. Is it a music festival at all, or it's just a concert?
It's just a concert. Yeah.
Okay, I never really go to concerts either, so it's super exciting. Yeah.
It's also going to be. The problem is that like we could, if George and Magdalena Bay and Vitesse X were just playing in Florida or Miami, which they have like George has a tour date in Miami, then it'd be different. Probably just see them there because like where he's going to be playing is like a 10-minute drive from me. But
that would be cool.
Unfortunately, he's playing 3 Points Music Festival, which is cool, very cool for George, but it's just very expensive, and I don't like a lot of the artists that are playing there. I like some of them, but not enough to want to play, or not enough to want to attend 3 Points Music Festival.
Is Lindsay going to be at the 3 Points one?
I don't know.
I was disappointed to hear that she's not going to be at the Philadelphia endeavor. You do not believe she's going to.
I have no idea if she's going to be there or not. I think she's coming to some shows with George, but since she's not playing, I don't know.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
B said, oh wait, Lord. Sorry, I'm looking at this now. Lashley said, you're taking 3 days off. Jacob and you are exploring Philadelphia. You're going to be sick? Awesome. Kamiku said, if you want me to take you out for your birthday, say me in chat. Everybody say me.
Me.
B said you're going back to work that Friday morning. Oh, yeah, that's no good. B said, no way, I raw dog First Unitarian every time. Yeah, I don't like earplugs. When I play live, I use one, but I leave the other open because it sucks to be on stage and have 2 earplugs because it's just like quiet and I can't get into it unless it's like loud. But if I don't have any earplugs in, then I can't hear myself sing and it sucks. So like at Electronica 1, I forgot to put in an earplug, and so like any videos you see of me at Electronica 1, I'm like trying to hear myself, and then I kind of sing off key. So anyway, but at a show, fuck that.
I would love to see you perform live. I think it would be a little bit intense for me.
Yeah, you haven't seen.
Like, yeah, but you kind of become like possessed on stage. Like you're a different person. Like he really seems like he gets into his artistic zone. Like I'd love to witness that. Because I get to see him be artistic at home somewhat and sing. Obviously, I'm very lucky. I get live shows all the time from him. And he is very good at singing. But it's just different, I think, if seeing him play his own music and like see him live on stage, that's so awesome to me. It's like seeing a painter like painting.
Well, hopefully,
like it's so fun and captivating.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get more shows going now that we've defeated COVID. COVID is over.
Well, do you want to tell them about what we saw when we were driving back from Skyline Chili? We try to go to Skyline Chili, Tech's favorite restaurant from Ohio, every so often, and when we are in traffic,
there's one in Fort Lauderdale. So,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. We were in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, we were like at a red light, and in South Florida, red lights are like at over 2 minutes long.
Our traffic's really bad.
Yeah, and so the light turned red, and a bunch of cars stopped, and then like 6 people just got out of their cars, and they started just being like. They started just dancing around. They were like, "We outside! We outside!" Like standing up on like their cars, like they were just excited to be outside, which is kind of ironic because nobody in Florida has particularly taken COVID seriously.
Right.
So it was kind of like, yeah, everybody's been outside, but
it's so nice to see that because it makes you like. Realize that things are shifting.
Yeah.
And we're getting more, better in my opinion.
B said there was a guy with a megaphone around the corner on Friday saying if he sees anyone wearing a mask, he would beat them to death. LMAO. So that's
very
normal.
Aggressive.
Yeah, wear a mask and bring a knife. Be like, so what's good? Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Yeah, it was La La Land style. Have you seen La La Land?
La La Land.
With,
Yes, I have.
What's that boy's name? The handsome boy?
But he's kind of nerdy.
Yeah, but it's like when they do that to like Zooey Deschanel and like New Girl. It's like
Women
come
can't,
on.
and female actresses are never even they're always beautiful, like.
Ryan Gosling, that's the name, yeah. Blashy said,
No, La La Land, when they're dancing.
Yeah.
I was thinking of, the Adventureland, I think.
What is Adventureland?
The zombies, and then they're, like, in the amusement park, and they have to shoot all of them. And then there is a guy who is kind of like, he usually will play like a nerdy role. Like I think he played the role in the movie of like the Facebook guy, which you have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that
guy's
actor.
name? I don't know anybody's name. What? Yes.
But Ryan Gosling's, oh my gosh, he's
what is
very
Adventureland?
classically good looking. He is not an awkward looking guy by any means.
What is Adventureland?
I think it's called Adventureland. Do you guys remember Adventureland? Is that what it's called?
Warehouse Union said, lol, what?
Twinkies is featured in the movie.
Bye, Kamiko. Zombieland?
Zombieland!
Adventureland?
Oh my, La La Land and Zombieland. Oops.
Very similar films, very similar films. Yeah, what's the guy's name? Jesse... What's the guy's name who plays Zuck in, Social Network?
Where does Zuck come from?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Eisenberg, Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's the Zuck. Let's open Blashy's.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'm ready to do it.
it.
Yeah, Warehouse. I had no idea what she was talking about either. I was like,
I had no idea what I was talking about. Clearly, I'm sorry, guys. This happens a lot.
it does, but it's okay.
But we usually figure it out.
It's way easier when there's like a bunch of other people
Yes.
helping us figure it out. Kimiku, you're gonna join the Discord. You're gonna sign up for the club. Panda fan, is that my mom? Yeah. Great question.
Oh my.
Okay, we're trying. Flashy said to be careful. So here we go.
Oh, I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty.
Kimiku said I can't get the link. You have to sign up for the DDS Discord if that's the one you're wanting. Hold on, I want. And if you want to go to the DDS Discord, you have to sign up for the Mixtape Club, and then we will email you a link to join. But if it's for a different one that you're not talking about, then I don't know. What?
Oh wait, can we just point out the smiley faces on it?
Well, I think his address is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I just wanted to be careful.
Sorry.
I
just like the small details. I think that's
there is
sweet.
a smiley face there, and don't worry, I'm covering up your address, Flashy, and then also one
juxtaposed.
somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, okay, what do we got in here?
Oh my
Here's
God,
what we got.
just flashing them
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
sorry.
Oh
my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
This is really cute.
What's that?
This isn't even for me, but I'm like, oh,
This is very cute.
Let me open your present.
We've got this.
I like little trinkets, so I might hang that up in a frame.
Yeah, this rules.
And I like Asian
Can I, like, get it to-
influenced
Yeah.
anything.
This
I
is
have
great.
a Japanese
It's
fan
a,
in
it's
my
a,
living room.
I don't think it's a pin. I think it's just like it's like a little decorative. It's like hard, like a card. Yeah.
Super pretty.
Struckness said, are y'all both in DDS then? No, I'm sorry, Struckness. Michaela is regularly featured on Welcome to Dino Hour, but
I
Michaela
wish.
is
I wish
my
I could
girlfriend.
sing. I'm practicing, and I'm actually putting something together for George for when I meet him. So hopefully, I'll get signed.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna get, we'll get you signed for, uh, you can just open up for George every, from then on, that'll be fine. But,
It's good
sorry.
so far.
Oh,
have to
I
say
can't.
that.
How do I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm the mod B. We don't fuck around with losers. Oh, hey. Hey, this is, oh, I'm assuming this, so this is the DDS card signed by James, not signed by me, so I'm assuming I'm signing this and sending it back to you.
Yeah.
If you want to, DS card. Oh, I'm looking at all these little things. Thank you,
No,
Showwave Kittens.
I love this. I used to send cards to my grandparents when I was little, and I used to put like little confettis and little things like this in the cards. So I love this. I think that's so cute.
This is a bunch of Shovel Knight stickers.
What is Shovel Knight?
From Arby's.
Is it like a theme Arby's came up with?
I don't actually know.
Then that's very clever. It looks like it's on Cartoon Network.
No, Shovel Knight is like a game, like a real game.
Okay.
But these are Arby's. These are from Arby's, which is
Apparently their fries. Are
I got
good.
Shield Knight. We got Spectre Knight. We got King Knight. That's me. Sorry, these are kind of blurry, but my camera won't focus. I don't understand. Enchantress. Arby's logo.
She's gorgeous.
Black Knight. Is this like the entire collection? Dr. Knight. This is clear. This one's my favorite.
That's
Horrifying.
pretty rad.
Yeah, look at the.
He's got a plague mask
Yeah.
on.
Rules. And then finally, maybe I already said this one, but I don't think so. No, we got the boy Shovel Knight, or maybe girl. I don't really know. I've never played Shovel Knight, but I do. I've been buying kids meals to acquire them all for you.
That's so sweet.
That's wonderful. Thank you. The fact that they all have Arby's logos is just
Flashy is Flashtastic.
Flashtastic.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He likes things like that. So he has dad humor. Look at this.
Oh my god.
That's cute.
We've got this sticker, which is a ramen noodles type sticker. It says, "Real crybaby, man oh man, noodle nerves, imposter flavor." Sorry, I got my ring light. I'm gonna turn this off and see if that helps. Yeah, that makes it a little bit better. So obviously it's in reverse though, so Tech, I made that, B said. B, you made this.
B,
I didn't know you made this.
You're such an artiste.
Aw. He's the best.
I watched your TikTok today without sound, so I have to rewatch it. But
they're the best. B has yeah. Oh, that one's in Gus's bar. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know. I took the. Is that the one of the ones that I videoed?
This is very
I don't know.
cute.
B
This
has
is like the chicken one.
the
It's
chicken.
my favorite, chicken ramen.
Yeah. Michaela likes the chicken ramen. It's a set of 4. Oh, imposter flavor. I like that. What are the other flavors? Shiny Crystal Pistol said, "This reminds me that I need to make my art promo featuring Tech and others." Do it. Do it. B said, "Nah, you did the Nutella and Sun Chips in the bar." Okay. Gotcha. I'll send you the others. Thank you, B. B, for the record, if anybody doesn't know, B makes art. There's all kinds of art, and there's a bunch of their art is hanging at my best friend Gus's bar in Dayton, Ohio, and you can go see it there. It's really cool.
I missed that.
Yeah, you didn't get to go.
I was mad.
This is the return. This is the return label. It's got Flashy's address on it. So
Flashy.
anyone who donates $50, I'll send you Blashy's address. I'm just kidding. Anyway, okay, so I got this because I'm gonna be sending him some stuff back, but we've got Sleepless, which is one of the DDS mixtape club tapes. We fell really behind because they COVID messed up manufacturing and everything got really delayed. And so rather than taking a whole bunch of time to have the tapes that James signs and then sends them to me and then I sign them, James just signed the Sleepless ones and we shipped them out. Blashy, clearly unsatisfied with that, has sent this to me for me to sign for him and send it back to him. So I will be doing that. Also, very rare. I don't even have this. Yeah, this is my first album, Sleep Moon Voyage, under the name Dinosaur on Fire. It was pressed on cassette by Nebula Collection, which is a Norwegian label, and I asked them for a copy multiple times, and they never sent it to me. So, what can you do? But I don't know what that means. I see they're being supervised, but who? Wait, where? I'm sorry. I'm like catching up on all the chat.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, I'm back. I think I signed up. Gotcha. Yeah, it's Norway. Oh yes. Yeah, PP and Chicken are just making sure that we stay on task. Oh my. Oh
What's
my.
that?
It's the Pepsi Man. Oh, hold on. Why does this do this? Go away. My Adobe thing just flashed. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Very nice.
no.
Come on. God, now everything's gonna slow down because Adobe just likes to launch in the middle. See? Now we're all delayed. Fucking. That's so annoying. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this.
We never opened the card.
Okay, are we not so delayed now? God, that's so fucking annoying. Adobe just pops up and it's like, do this, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of fucking streaming, and then when I just try and close, I'm like, remind me later, it opens fucking Safari, but as soon as anything else opens on my old ass computer, it slows everything down in OBS. Ridiculous. Anyway, that's close. So yeah, the Pepsi Man cassette. Amazing. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick also. Do webcam. There we go. So it shows up, right? But yeah, we got the drink. Truly remarkable stuff. All right. So we got that. Okay. We've got the sleeve for Across the Pacific, which is a DDS single, because we weren't able to fit Across the Pacific on to Heavy Black Heart, so we just issued a single as a B-side, which I assume I will be signing. Okay. Should I read this? Can I read this card, or should I read it in private? Please, yes. Oh, that's for signing. There's no way he responded that quick. You can, yeah. Okay, so we got a card here. To Tech and Michaela from Blashy.
Aww.
It's for you both. Okay. Very excited. Shiny Crystal Business said, I hope I'm not sad anymore ends up on the HBH Masterpiece Edition. The Masterpiece Edition that no one has ever announced. You're just hoping for. Alright. It's blue. It says, To Tech Mr. Dino Honors and Michaela last name redacted.
Okay.
Oh, a very, very adorable Brachiosaurus saying Dino out. And it says, hello, hope you guys are doing well. Enjoying life in Miami and staying safe? Tech, thanks for all the fun Dino streams and excellent music. DDS has become a big part of my life lately, so thanks very much. Michaela, thanks for coming on the streams. It's always super fun. Take care, Flashy.
That's really nice.
Thank you very much. This is like super, super, super nice. It's really, really sweet when you guys send me stuff. It's just like, just a very, it's very endearing, and If I were James, I'd probably cry, but I'm not. I don't have the capacity. I was not programmed for tears, and thus will not shed any. But it doesn't mean I'm not moved in here. So thank you very much, Flashy.
James cries.
James cries all the time. Everybody, this
I love that. I used to cry all the time actually, but I'm on fluoxetine as well.
Yeah, I'm on fluoxetine. We can't cry. We never cry.
I still cry sometimes.
Barely.
But I used to cry like every day.
Yeah. There's no, I've not cried since I started taking fluoxetine. It's pretty fucked. Bubble wrap?
We love that.
You want to toss some with me?
How do you do that?
Kamiku says, can I ask the girl a question really fast? I forgot her name. It's Michaela, and yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Attican Game said, where does the name Dino Hour come from?
It comes from wait, is that the question for me or for
No.
you? Okay. Well, I know the answer to that.
What's the answer?
It's from a Twitter post from ancient times, and you've applied it to your stream because you thought it would be cute, and
it comes from I had a.
this is so fun. Okay, go ahead.
I used to draft tweets a lot and then would not post them because I'd be like, this is fucking stupid. What am I talking about? And then once my drafts would get really full, I would just screenshot my drafts and post a screenshot of the drafts. So then I would just delete all the drafts. And then one time I had a bunch of drafts, and one of the drafts just simply said, welcome to Dino Hour. I don't know where I was going with it. I don't know what it was. I did love it, though. I thought it was great, but I never actually tweeted it. And then somebody replied, I love Welcome to Dino Hour, and I was like, so do I. And then when I was like 2 years later, I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a stream, and then I was like, I'm gonna use that name. Battle Dancer said hello, butt havers and butt wanchers. Hello. Rainy Cake said I love that you're killing the bubble wrap because that obviously is what it's for. LMAO cathartic just to listen to. Kamiku says, hey Michaela.
Yes.
Is it bad that I'm going for the 9th graders? It is only because I'm gay, but is it okay?
The 9th graders? What grade are you in?
Okay, that's the correct question to start off with. Yeah, how old are you, Kamiku? They're like, 26.
I would hope it's legal.
Oh, Kamiku's in 8th grade.
Oh. Candy Q.
Cammy.
I'm Kamiku.
14.
I really think that's okay. I didn't really date much when I was 14. I didn't go on my first date, I think, until I was 16, and then after that, I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was like 20.
So technically,
no rush, but yeah, it's definitely okay.
I think it's fine. Wit Music said might want to talk to your mom about that. Well, look, wait, Kamiku, okay, the school year's almost over, so you going into 9th grade? I just go for the upperclassmen. I don't know why I came to that. Rainy Cake said, okay, well that seems legit to me. Going for people 1 grade higher. You didn't ask me, but just saying. Yeah, I think, I never dated anybody in a different grade than me, but if I would have been in 8th grade trying to date somebody in 9th grade, they would go to a different school than me because high school versus middle school. But
it all depends on like the town you're at. And
that's true. Oh, Kimiku's going into the 8th grade. That'll be tricky. If the 9th graders are in the same building as you, it won't be tricky. But if they're in a high school that's separate, then that'll be tricky. I think
I don't know. It's helpful. Like, I sort of wish that I dated more when I was younger, so I'd have some experience.
Me too.
Because I lack a lot of that even now. But like nobody is serious at that age. No one has very much money at that age, so I don't know how much fun it could be, but the emotional like maturity aspect, I think.
When I was in 8th grade, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Erin, and we went on one date. Cammy is Smug Duck's age. Wonder where Smuggy is tonight. Wait, we're not done.
Oh. Oh my,
There's
I'm
more.
so sorry.
Anyway, when I was in 8th grade, I dated this girl named Erin. She's part of my like friends group, and then we started dating, and we dated for a few months, and we went on one date. We went putt-putting.
That's cute.
And I think we went with another couple of friends. And then the 8th grade farewell dance was coming up at the end of the year. And I was like, oh man, I do not want to go to the farewell dance. Because I did not like going to dances at all. I had never been to one, and I had no intention of ever going to one. And the entire concept made me an absolute anxious wreck. So, rather than talking to her and being like, hey, I don't think I want to go, I just broke up with her via email.
You suck.
To be fair, social media didn't exist at the time. So email was like the best bet.
No, but the reason why you broke up with Aaron.
I had to. I was too scared. No, I was a little dumbass douche.
He, I think Tech was always his sensitive boy. He always had girlfriends.
Did I?
Yeah, you had them very young. You had one.
I had crushes when I was a kid.
I thought you had, maybe if this is the same girl, Aaron. What?
I had a crush. No, I was.
You went on dates to the mall.
That was with a girl named Christina. That was in 6th grade.
Okay, see, that's.
I dated her for like a year and a
referencing.
half, but I only went on one date with her. We never saw each other.
Cute, and they sat together at the lunch table.
My first kiss was with this girl named Sally, and that was I was 4. We went to preschool together, and yeah, so playa, right? So we're gonna.
He likes girls.
He likes girls. Okay, here, we're gonna go this way. Alright, so it looks like we've got an empty classroom sex tape, vinyl, what do you call them when they're sleeve? Not a J-cup. If anybody hasn't seen the interior, that is...
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
James did the layout for that. Keith did the front and the back artwork. And anyway,
Love it.
very exciting. Geometric Lullaby.
So beautiful.
We issued this. Yeah, and so I'll sign that. Classroom sex tape. So I miss some of the things that were being said. Hold on. Cami, who said, I know 2 of the boys that are going to 9th grade. I almost went in for a kiss on one of the guys I knew. Making moves, Cami. Smug is an upperclassman is what I mean? No. I can't. Smug is in no way an upperclassman, Shiny Christmas. Alright. I had a crush on both these boys and still do to this day. Sometimes you crush. Shiny Christmas said, damn, did you happen to go to Econ 1 with a cardboard box full of empty record covers? Okay, so we're gonna do that one. I'll sign that one. What's this? Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh wow, this is gonna be I bet this is going to, I assume this is going to Kevin next. We've got the Neo Gaia Legend mixtape, New World mix, well, yeah, you know, vinyl from 100% Electronica. It's got, I'm doing nearer here, R23X, James Webster, Destiny Shroud, Jeff, Vape Error. So we're still looking for a signature from me, I guess, and a signature from K-Bot, Kevin. So that's sick. God, that.
Which one is you?
I didn't go on the Neo Gaia Legend tour, so I don't know if I actually count on here. That would be, I think this would be Kevin.
Yeah, he has that.
And then that's Mark, because he's got, that's just like his what he wears or whatever. And then I don't know. I think Jeff should be the Pixie bearer. And then
I want to be.
and then maybe this is me and James.
Because the fairy keeps nodding.
That's James. And then that's me. I'm making that up, but that's my headcanon. Okay. Next up, we got the Heavy Black Heart vinyl that we, Ghost Diamond and Quiet Earth, Orange Milk Records put out. So I'm assuming I'll be signing this one too.
I can't believe Monica got this tattooed on her.
Oh yeah, Monica
So
Molo 360 does
crazy.
have a tattoo of this of the head, which is
I remember.
crazy.
I remember the second time Tech and I went out together with Molo, and like I was just like, we would hang out till really late, so I was like, hey, do you want to just sleep over? And then I thought it was kind of funny because Monica was a big fan to put her in that situation too. So like I slept on one side and then she slept on the other and he slept in the middle. And then I was just like,
just putting
I was just
Molo
like,
in a very uncomfortable
yeah, and I was just
spot.
like, can you hold me?
Oh my god.
I know, it sounds so bad.
You were making moves.
But I knew Tech was like a safe guy. Like I knew he was like, he would just do whatever I wanted him to. So, without being yucky. So, that
Yucky.
is the least offensive way of explaining it. And then, so we woke up the next day, and then, like, we ended up hanging out the next day, I
Yeah.
think. But Molo left, and then she was like, I can't believe I have his tattoo, and we.
God, Molo's gonna be embarrassed. You're telling these embarrassing stories. She's not even in the chat.
I'm making myself embarrassed. I think it's funny though.
Okay, okay, yeah. So Blashy's framing that Neo Gaia one, which is sick.
Yeah, I really want to frame this one because it's really pretty.
Yeah, Keith did that one. He's a master.
Okay.
Rainy Cake said, "I don't know, Cammy. My school didn't have a." Oh wait, who had the demerit system?
What is
did
that?
Somebody? Did you have a demerit system at school?
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, what is a demerit system?
I never had one in my school. Okay, Cammy said,
What
"Can
is
I
it
have
like?
a demerit?"
Pass, fail, like you get a P
No, I
or
think-
an
I
S for satisfactory, because I did have that in private school.
Yeah, but demerits are like a system where you can get like in trouble. It's kind of like in regular school where you get like detentions and then a suspension. Demerits count towards, I don't know, they're like bad. Kimiko said, "Can I have a demerit for having sex in the high school? High schoolers cart in the high school parking lot?"
As long as no one finds out, you are fine. What?
I'm not encouraging anyone.
I mean, when I was in high school, kids had sex in the cars in the parking lot. I wasn't because I didn't have a boyfriend in high school.
Well,
But I went on a date with one guy.
and that's
but-
why.
I didn't want a boyfriend, to be honest. I was literally 16. What was I gonna do? I think my mom I was really good at like listening to my mom, which sounds really boring, but I did. I went through a bit of like a rough phase later in high school, but I for most of my teenage years I was a good kid. Very boring.
Yeah, I was. Okay, 3 demerits and you get a detention. So you get multiple demerits, then you get a detention, and then what if you get like a certain number of detentions? You get like a suspension or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Here's what happened to me. I would skip school constantly when I was in 11th grade. There is Blashy. I'm just
That
going
was
off
my
the rails
rough
here.
year too. 11th grade, same year.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever. But yeah, anyway, I would skip school a bunch, and then because of that, I would get suspended, and then I would skip, or I would just intercept a piece of mail that said I got suspended so that nobody knew, so that I didn't get in trouble. That was basically how I...
And you used to do very good in school too, right?
Yeah,
you
I'm
really
super
good grades.
super good at school, but I just didn't like going, so I didn't. Rainy Cake said, "Mother-daughter relationships can be rocky, so that's really good to hear. I also have a good relationship with my daughter, but the one with my mom was rough." And there's... Sorry, I'm looking at this.
Who said that?
Rainy Cake said that?
Rainy Cake's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my my relationship with my mom is full of ups and downs, but I think like when I was younger, I really always wanted to win her over. Like Tex calls me like a mama's girl sometimes. But like that's a good way of describing how I was growing up. I think now I just like distance myself if there's like some sort of disagreement, but when I was younger,
Yeah.
I had to fix it, and I would always try to make it up to her in some way, whether it was like making a card or cleaning the house. Like I was
Wow.
I think I was a good kid, for the most part.
Yeah. I was well behaved. I just except for skipping school. But anyway, all right. Last thing, shiny crystal pistol. I'm opening it, so you're gonna miss it. I see this. Open for a surprise, and there appears to be a dino down there. Dino time.
That's
Very
cute.
adorable. What do we have here? Oh my god.
I'm excited to look at this.
Holy lord.
Let me see.
This is a collage.
So cute.
This is amazing. This is a collage of Dino Hour artwork over the months. Sorry, I'm trying to. I know there's gonna be a glare because it's on photo glossy paper.
It's really beautiful.
This is truly incredible. This is amazing. Oh, the shrimp crown. This is the classic first episode.
Uh-oh, there's a lag.
Oh, is there?
Okay.
No. That's on.
Okay,
That's
okay.
on. This one doesn't count. Only this one
Okay,
does.
okay.
Yeah. Good. Oh, I love this. The Paul Blart version. Oh my God, this is truly incredible. Thank you extremely much.
This is so cute.
Kamiku donated $2 quadrillion.
So generous.
Yes, Whip Music. The chat is a bit weird tonight. More trolls than usual. Derpy Fuck
I
said.
haven't been reading any.
Derpy Fuck said, "I love you guys. You seem so sweet."
Mm.
It's very nice. And then Derpy Fuck said, "What does he do for a living?" But I don't know if you're talking about me or not. Yeah, I Warehouse Union said, that's something that should be kept in a time capsule for people to be like, what is this in 1,000 years?
I think you should frame it for the office.
That's a good idea. I should hang that in the office.
This is his office.
It's my office.
I said, this is the only room you can decorate. He says, okay. I'm just kidding. I let you decorate the bathroom. It's very cute.
Yeah, we just need a 12 by 12 frame. Do those exist? I don't know. I've never framed anything in my
sure.
life.
You can find it on the internet.
That's probably true. Attican Game said, Tech, do you have any suggestions or tips for making music or things that you do often while making music? Any techniques? Derpy Fuck said, I'm just an idiot. You guys don't mind me. No worries. Thank you really quick before I answer that, Attican. Thank you very much, Blashy.
That was
Seriously.
really, really nice.
Yeah, I will mail back the stuff that you need. I really appreciate
That's awesome.
the gift. That was a
Yeah.
wonderful care package. Yeah, that happens. But anyway, Attican Games said, Tech, do you have any suggestions for making music or things that you do often while making music? And yeah, trying to think. I guess maybe like. Well, are you just starting making music, or because I think that's a big difference there. And Kamiku said, I have a question for you, 100% Electronica. I'm not 100% Electronica. I'm just Tech Honors, but maybe I can answer on behalf of them if you want to Um, but anyway, suggestions for tips for making music. Try not to get bored. And also, I've made music for a little bit, getting more used to Ableton. Yeah, I think my big thing would just be constantly, never stop adding to your body of work. Just constantly make stuff, and if you keep making stuff, you'll just get better at it. That's why James and I did the Rebecca Peak project, and ended up making a bajillion songs over the course of a year, and got a whole lot better at recording over time. Derpy Fox said music is boring, like for nerds. So
insightful.
very. Chili Kitten said, Kamiku said, can you and Michaela reenact The Office, the TV show?
I think that would be cute.
I don't know what that means. TV shows are... Chillwave Kitten said, Kamiku, TV shows are harder to get away streaming with.
It's probably going to take a lot of time to get something like that together, but it'd be cute.
Oh.
It's a cute idea.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Chillwave, I see what you're saying. There was a confusion. Okay. Attican said I was thinking of doing something kind of like Rebecca Peak, where I try and make a song every day. Do it. It's really frustrating after a while, but I got way better at recording and production because of it, for sure. And you get really used to you discover instrument sounds you particularly like that you can use repeatedly without them sounding exactly the same, and you get used to certain ways of you don't always EQ everything exactly the same, but you can kind of get a feel for I know if I'm messing with this kick drum, I'm gonna cut out everything below 20 or 30. I'm gonna boost 50 a little bit. I'm gonna boost 5,000 a little bit. Maybe dip a little bit underneath where I have my bass sitting at 100 to 200. And then you kind of just know, once you do that over and over again, you can kind of, Derpy Fuck said, holy smokes, you guys have mods? Yes, we have mods. We do, indeed. Warehouse Uni said, I've got to go now. Have great days, nights, everyone. These streams are always the best. Thank you very much, Warehouse Union. Have a good night. Also check, I Twitter DM'd you my Olympic album. Okay, I'll check my DMs. I'm really bad about that. Mod sucks cocks. Why haven't I got you, Derpy. No problem. You weren't quite stupid enough, but I can help you out. Okay, there we go. Anyway, Kamiku said, I hope I could work for 96.1, aka Hot 96 Bits, a radio station. It is a oh, I gotcha. Go get a job there. You're a little young, but anyway, yeah. So just just keep making stuff, and oh yeah, Chillwave, you're a mod too, but that's fine. Should play some Russian roulette, but banning people instead of killing them. I like that idea. Yeah, we've had lots of douchebags today. Your Slinky asked, what did you eat today? What did we eat today?
We had blintz.
We
this
did.
morning.
So has anybody ever had a blintz? Never had a blintz before. Michaela likes blintzes. Your Slinky asked, did I grill out? I did not grill out. I don't know how to do that. Neither one of us know how to do that.
We started out with the blintz, and then
We had blueberry blintzes.
we had
So
blueberry.
they're like these they're like
Oh, I had ice cream first this morning.
they're like
I had ice cream first, and then I went back to sleep.
blintzes are like these. They're like this big, and they're like a roll. BLINTZ, and they're filled with stuff, but it's just
Very
like a
good.
single fruit. We had this morning we
Apple.
had blueberry blintzes, but we had apple the day before. They're very good, very sweet. It's a breakfast
It tastes
food.
like diner food. It's very simple
It does, it tastes like a diner
and a
food.
little bit bland, but they're good. They're not disappointing.
If you put some Cool Whip on there,
I say icing, toaster strudel icing.
you can do that too.
I got toaster strudels today at the grocery store.
It's true.
I'm very excited.
We also ate Oh, just food from the grocery store. Chicken. But no, I don't know how to grill out. Oh,
I had sushi from the grocery store, not chicken.
it just seems weird to me, but
It's really good from Publix. If anyone's from Florida, everyone knows Publix has great sushi.
I guess so. I don't know. I've never had it. I don't trust grocery sushi, but
You need
okay.
We went to this one place called Lucky, 1-800-Lucky, and their sushi was
It was bad.
Not good.
Yeah, would not recommend 1-800-Lucky in Miami for sushi. But regardless, the Kamiku asked Chillwave Kittens for help because they're burning from a sunburn. And Chillwave Kitten said aloe vera and lotion. 100%, it does work. Aloe vera is crucial for sunburns. But I will say this. There's nothing, I think the loneliest thing that you can experience is having a really bad sunburn on your back and then trying to apply the aloe vera by yourself. It's very difficult, it's painful, and all it does is just make you wish somebody else was helping you do it. So if you ever get a sunburn, you're just living by yourself in the suburbs of Dayton, Ohio, and you're working a shitty job, and your back is all burned, and you're like, I can't do it.
I haven't had a sunburn since my childhood, so hopefully I don't run into that issue ever.
Michaela's terrified of the sun.
I used to cover my arms. Now I've been adventurous and have been wearing tank tops for the past year and a half. But
Risky business.
It took me a while to get there, I'll tell you.
Your Slinky said grilling is easy, but I beg for dinner because I don't know how to even start a grill.
I don't either.
I don't know how it works with propane. I don't know how it works with charcoal. I simply don't know. Attican Game said, gonna try it and make a song. Have a good night, everyone.
Good luck on
Good
your
luck,
song.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how to do any of the like the traditional American man stuff. I don't know how to hang stuff on the wall. What do I know? I know sports.
I'm trying to think of something you know how to do that's manly. He drives. That's pretty.
Driving is manly?
I used to drive all the time, but since I relocated jobs, I was driving to Miami for like 2.5 months, and I went over my mileage, and now I'm not driving, so I can catch up. Almost there. I have 1 or 2 more months until my next renewal. So, but he's been driving for me, and that's pretty
So this is totally off subject, but you know what we're gonna do when we get the new computer is we're gonna make tier lists on here. We're gonna do tier lists on Dino Hour, I think, or something where we rank stuff, because I feel like we do that a lot anyway. It's like candy. So I think we're just gonna have some Dino top 10s. Your Slinky said it's one of those things that you can learn in 10 minutes, though. I believe it. If anyone tells you it's hard to grill right, they're idealist idiots. Yeah, I mean, the dumbest people on earth grill, so I'm pretty sure that's how I usually feel about if I'm capable of doing something. The answer is usually yes, because all I think is like, well, if the lowest common denominator can do it, then I should be able to do it.
The dumbest people on earth are doing a lot of things, like driving.
Wait. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, no, the dumbest people on earth all drive, and they all drive down here, and they get really mad.
Florida's the worst.
Yeah. Your Slinky said it's one. Oh no. Kamiku said regret 3. I don't wear sunscreen. I only tan.
Very black.
I don't understand what that means. You don't.
Sheep party has like pigment in their skin that allows them to not burn, just get darker.
I don't know. I don't wear sunscreen either, but I just also don't.
Which is also an honor.
Yeah, I don't get tan, and I do burn after a long time, but I don't know. It's weird.
I burn and I get sunspots, which is awful because I'm pretty young. The last time I've gotten a sunburn like really bad was in high school, and it turned into sunspots, and I was 17.
Spooky, I'm pretty sure you're in Ohio. Spooky said, to be fair, Florida isn't exactly a fair sample for IQ. But, which, yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
you're
know
not wrong.
a lot of our population is older, and your IQ starts to decline at a certain point.
I think it's just, I don't know. It's a matter of getting really frustrated with people not thinking about anyone except themselves when they're driving, and it's just shocking to me because it's like there's everyone else is driving. You have to pay attention. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm kind of a wild driver, but
Michaela is a very wild driver. She constantly like veers into the lane next
I
to her.
like to pretend I'm in a race car.
Spooky says Florida skews way dumber than Ohio.
That's fascinating.
I strongly disagree. I lived in Ohio for 25 years. I think that Ohio is exactly as stupid as the majority of Florida. I think that South Florida is smarter than the majority of Ohio.
Well, in South, where we live, specifically in Miami, we have a ton of people from the Northeast. Right now, like a ton, and a lot of people from LA too.
Yeah.
Which we have a lot of people coming from Silicon Valley. So
Yeah,
I
that's true.
know we have a lot of young, smart people in Miami, but it's like
But the rest of Florida, you're not
the rest
wrong.
of Florida, yeah,
and,
has some issues.
Spooky said yearly driver's tests should be mandatory after 55, in my opinion. I 100% agree. I don't know if that's ageist or not, but at a certain point, like, it's just, yeah, it gets alarmingly bad, and it's like, I don't know. I do get very frustrated while driving, and it sucks. I don't like getting that frustrated.
I don't get stressed out. I'm just like,
No.
maybe they're having a bad day. That's what I like to think. So
Yeah.
it doesn't upset me, and I don't take it personally. But
Spooky, what part of Ohio are you like? Because I feel like in Ohio, I could walk into a restaurant. I literally have walked into a restaurant just wearing skinny jeans, and someone called me a slur. And this was like in 2015. Like, I don't know. I guess like, yeah, Dayton, area around Dayton is just too much Kentucky in Dayton. Rainy Cake says, I think. Oh, wow. Rainy Cake said, I think Florida comes across stupid because of their wide open arrest information availability, leading to the Florida Man news stories that make it seem like Florida is worse, dumber than other states, when in reality other states just don't have this information as readily available for reporters, but are just as dumb. That is 100% true.
Yeah.
That is like a big thing. But that said, most of Florida is, yeah. Yeah, your Slinky said the further north you drive in Florida, the deeper south you are, which does tend to create some problems. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. We should do a tier list where we rank all 50 states. I'm gonna be so excited to get a new computer, be able to do way more stuff. Play GeoGuessr. I want to play GeoGuessr on the stream. I'm gonna be terrible at it. I've never been anywhere, but I just want to do that. I can do all kinds of other stuff, and I'm just excited to do that. Flashy said GeoGuessr is so fun. Yeah, I only vaguely understand what it is. It seems like it's Google Maps or whatever just randomly finds like a street view somewhere, and then you try and figure out where you are. Is that right? Something like that?
That sounds really difficult. The world is vast.
I know, but you might get like a point system. But Lashley said precisely. I assume there's some sort of point system based on how close you are, so you can kind of use like context clues, type of trees that are around, or that kind of stuff. I'm not quite sure. 100% Electronica said, I've met some dummies in Florida Tech. Yeah, I've met some dummies in Ohio. So that's my point, is that Ohio and Florida are the same to me. Kami said, Tech, I have a question. Your Slinky said, I'm unreal at GeoGuessr. Wow. Oh, okay, Blashy said you basically lose points for how much you move around in Street View. I see. Huh. That's really hard.
That sounds
Can
really
you
difficult.
can you refine your search to like only like a single region, or because that's intense. I still want to try it. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Rainy Cake said, I just want to hear one person list all 50 states, let alone rank them. Somehow I always forget a few states when I try it. I'm going for it right now.
Do it.
All right, you gotta count though.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do it in alphabetical because that feels like cheating.
Why not? That's impressive to me. I can't
Alphabetical.
list them.
Well, because it's like, I don't know. We'll just try and do it the hard way. It's more fun.
Like regionally, like from
Yeah, so like
Florida?
Alaska, Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Idaho, Utah. Is that 9 so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, New Jersey. Hope I didn't say that one already.
I don't think so.
So I need 4 more? 3 more?
Yeah. Looks like
Maryland.
did it incorrectly. Is Washington D.C.?
I respect it starting to see why you have less than 20 viewers, dude. Sorry, I had to figure this out.
Wait, is Washington D.C. one?
No. It's just a district. Fuck. I'm missing 2. I don't know. Oh, I said Missouri
Mississippi?
twice? Oh. Mississippi. Yeah, I didn't say that one. Oh well. I tried.
Alabama, you said?
I did say Alabama, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's all 50 states. Good job, guys. Did you non-continental? Yeah, I started with Alaska and Hawaii. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I did say Alabama, yeah. Anyway, we tried. I don't know which one I'm missing, or which ones I'm missing, but...
Washington State. you said?
Yeah, I said early on, yeah. Did you get the Virginia? Oh, I didn't get West Virginia.
Did you get Oregon?
Yeah. I got all the ones out west, because they're all big.
Yeah.
I didn't say West Virginia, and I didn't say Maryland, and I didn't say...
Mississippi.
So that's 3, so that would have been all 50, yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
close enough.
We figured it out, guys. We figured out all 50 states. Spooky Electro said, is there a cricket in your room or something? This is another great thing. I'm going to get a new computer, and I'm not going to have to rely on this webcam anymore, which makes this crickety sound, which is what you've been hearing. So, yeah. Yeah, so that'll be nice to finally not have to deal with that anymore. It's an integrated mic? Yes, it is. It's one of the new M1 Macs that has the built-in to the screen. And actually, I'm pretty sure that camera is better than my webcam, so that's pretty sick. And I really just don't want to deal with that fucking cricket sound anymore. So excited to have a new setup. Just, this computer is 11 years old. It's a little bit. I'm like streaming, my upload speed right now is 2,600 kilobytes per second, which is fucking trash. Flashy said, are you getting the M1 iMac? Yeah, I am. There we go.
It's gonna be yellow.
Cammy Q did it in alphabetical up through Pennsylvania. Now do every country.
I thought you guys were falling asleep.
Higher Spec said, how do you two know each other? Higher Spec, hi. We know each other. We're dating each other.
Yeah, that's how we know each other.
Higher Spec said, I think I've seen you two on Omegle. You haven't. Hello, Higher Spec. We're gonna do prove it? No.
Prove what?
Prove that we're dating. That doesn't prove anything.
I'm just using him.
You're just using me. Oh, that, yeah, Shiny Crystal Pistol. Here, do we have the glossy? I'll show Shiny Crystal Pistol.
The what?
The photo glossy pic.
Yeah.
It was this. Yeah, we're step siblings. It's a whole thing. This is what Blackie gave. Yeah.
We met through Dino Hour, actually.
Yeah, we met through Dino Hour. Yeah, I'm definitely getting it framed. We're gonna hang it in the office.
I think you should. You should get a bubblegum pink frame.
I'm not gonna do that.
You love pink.
I know, but I don't want a pink frame for that.
What do you want, black?
I just want black. That evidence was more PG than I hoped. Yeah. Family-friendly entertainment.
It is very.
Yours think he said, Tech stays winning. How aren't you tired, man? Take a break, brother. I feel like I take more breaks than I should. Shiny Christmas said, it also reminds me that I need to make my own Dino Hour background. Do it! Do it! I'm running out, actually. I'm gonna have to start. I've been making my own recently. Or I made this one's. But, yeah. Always happy to use more. Just because they're fun and more creative than I am. Visually, because I'm not. Although I made the next New World mixtape that it'll be July's mixtape. I did make the cover art for that, and I'm actually pretty excited about the way that has turned out. And I'll talk about it when it comes out in like a month or whatever. But again, if you're in the club tonight at midnight, new DDS album. So very excited. Also, yeah, for what it's worth, the July mixtape is maybe I think I posted about this in the DDS Discord, but I think it's like it's the best one that I've done for. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm not even done with it, but I'm pretty like it's the first time that I've been kind of like, oh man, I wish I could like release this to a wider audience because it's only available to the club members, you know. But also I'm just like, nah, just for the club members. But anyway, it's like I'm like super stoked about it. Yeah, just I'm eager to share, but I gotta like wait. Whit Music said, Tech, tease me more. Is it based around summer? It's not. I would say it's based on. It ended up being a lot more based on kind of like religion almost. Almost. It's hard to explain. I'll talk about it more when it comes out, but I don't want to steal any shine from Sunshine Mania, which comes out tonight. Crystal Pistol, Shiny Crystal said, ooh, that's going to be a banger when it comes out. It is uploaded to YouTube by that one guy. Higher Spec said, does your top come with garlic? Is that like a pun or something? I don't know.
So far-fetched, I don't understand.
Speaking Electric said, speaking of your music, I finished Broken Reality last night and had no idea Bae was featured at the end. It just hits right. Or it hits just right. That's awesome. Broken Reality was this video game that came out where the developers contacted Dynamic Shroud and asked if they could use our song Bae in it.
That's so cool.
But the thing was that I was like, I didn't believe, like, I just thought it was some random person that was just like, yeah, I'm making a video game, because there are lots of people that do that, and they're like, I'm working on this game right now, and it never comes to fruition. And so I 100% assumed that was the case. So he's like, I'm making this game, and I want to use Bae in the final end scene. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, sure. And then it actually happened. Like, he actually made the game and released it, and people played it.
That's so cool.
So
That's
yeah,
like,
it's pretty
that
neat.
song's perfect.
Yeah, I've watched it, because I didn't play the game, but I watched the the end sequence to see
I
how
wanna
it was
see
used.
it.
It was cool. It was very cool. Spooky said the ending of that game actually works really well as a sort of music video for that track. Yeah, it
That's
was really
awesome.
neat. Higher specs of French stereotype. Does your top come with garlic? I'm sorry, like.
I thought there was a stereotype with vampires and garlic, not the French really.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Search French stereotype.
I mean, I could give you a lot of
The garlic
French stereotypes. Garlic isn't one of them. Maybe like
The garlic top. I don't know.
maybe bread and cheese. Like they just like a baguette with like butter and cheese. That's it.
Spooky like just like wouldn't garlic be an Italian stereotype?
Yeah.
I think there's some sort of joke that I'm just missing.
I love garlic. Just throwing that out there. I freaking love it.
French would be butter. It's just baguettes.
Yeah, that's like a
Baguettes.
typical French meal, like peanut butter and jelly.
It's a
on
baguette. Bread and butter.
With bread and butter, that's it.
Higher spec said, I don't make the stereotypes, I just observe. Alright. Nymphia64 said,
Fair enough.
Bay was so good at Econ 1. Thank you very much. That was fun. Yeah, hopefully there will be an Econ 3, and then we can do it again. French cooking uses so much butter, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. What are blintzes?
I don't know. That could be.
Spooky, you cook.
French.
I can't search for anything right now. Higher spec. My computer is too slow to do anything but stream, and I can barely do that. I'm sorry. Kamiku said, "Hey Michaela, are you French? Oh well, it's because I fell for you. I fall for you.
I fall.
I fell for you. I fell.
Eiffel?
Like I fell. Like I fell for you. Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that's so cute. That's cute.
That's pretty good. Spooky Electric said a blintz is like a breakfast pastry. That's true, but is it French?
A blitz? It's like a crepe. A crepe is
A
French.
crepe is French, yeah. Crepe. They're basically a crepe. Yeah, but it's like in tube form. The French just
so are
produce way too much dairy.
I love French food a whole lot.
You love French food?
French food, yeah.
I like galettes. I don't know. That's a French. I get those at French restaurants. Galette.
What is that?
It's like a tortilla.
Oh yeah, I've had that. I still work for Frenchmen, but the last salon I worked at was more like tightly knit, like it was a smaller staff, so they sometimes brought in food. I got to try it.
Yeah. Nymphia said, blintzes are Polish Jewish. Well, how about that?
Okay, my mom, this is really random, but my mom, when I was a kid, she would be like, oh, you want to try this? It's Polish, because, like, my dad is Polish, and, like, she got me pierogies, and now that I'm, like, living on my own with tech, I'm like, oh, I remember these, like, when we were grocery shopping, so I started buying those, and I bought blintz, and I was like, my mom used to buy me blintz, too, but I don't think they're Polish, but maybe they were.
Maybe they are.
So...
I think, yeah. Oh, wait, no, you thought you had Russian, but you're not actually Russian.
I did my ancestry, and it says that I am Irish, English, and Russian. So I think...
Where's the Polish?
I think it stems from that Russian region that I'm a part of.
Oh, okay.
But, like, historically, like, I don't know my dad's side of the family, but they were always thought to be Polish, and I believe they think they are Polish too.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Kamiku made the classic joke and then told the punchline in the exact same sentence. What kind of cheese isn't yours, nacho cheese? You know that joke?
What kind of cheese is in your nacho cheese?
No, what kind of cheese isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Right. Jesus.
I need a glass of water.
You want some of this coffee? It's cold. Okay. Your Slinky said there was a lot of contact between the Eastern Russians and the Kievan.
Wait, where?
Kievan?
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I googled my last name because my
Just
my
drink some of
throat's
this.
dry.
Just drink this.
My mom
Coffee.
kept my father's last name for me, and it's Czech.
So you're like Czech, Polish, and Russian.
I think they're all integrated. Like it was part of the USSR or whatever.
I'm just like that really normal like English, Scottish, Irish or
But
whatever.
I'm English and Irish too.
Well, I feel like almost everybody in America is. Every time I ask somebody, they're like, yeah, English, Scottish,
I
Irish,
like that I
Italian.
had something a little interesting, but
It's high respect said it's interesting how Americans seem to be passionate about having European ancestry. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel like I'm passionate about it at all. I'm like. It
the
just
only
seems
thing
like
that
I'm
I
just
mean,
white.
yeah, I guess I do find it a little interesting because it seemed like, because my mom and I both did it, and it seemed as if I inherited a stronger pool of genetics from my father than my mom, and I don't know my father's side, so it's kind of intriguing
Yeah,
for me.
gotcha.
And I like disresembled my mom's side.
Yeah, so you're just curious
like my
where
body type and everything. So yeah.
I think yeah, I'm like spooky electric. I've literally never even cared to inquire about my ancestry.
My grandma bought the kits. She loves history. So
I respect that. I think it's because U.S. is kind of new, so that people feel like they don't have culture. Maybe I think that's true. That's why I think I get really like futurist about everything, and I have no interest in like historical preservation in the United States because I'm just like, well, it's been around for like 200 years. Who cares? Tear it down. Make something new. Whereas like in Europe, stuff has been around since like, you'll have to see a building from like 1100.
well,
It
that
feels
makes
like a
sense
little
you to
more
love
important.
Florida then, because that's the mentality in Florida.
Yeah.
Like this.
They just tear stuff down and put
Yeah,
something new there.
after
It's sick.
like the 90s, like even that's far too old.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. High respect said I don't have much interest in history either. In American history, it's just not. I
think
liked
it's
it.
kind of fun. Like this is cute. Sometimes in the morning, I ask Ted to tell me a history story.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah, because I just remember stuff from. I don't know.
but he's a
stuff
good
I've read or whatever.
storyteller.
My main interest lies in the circumnavigation of the globe.
I love it.
For
It was
Nana
such a
Magellan.
good story.
There's a whole lot of shit that happens. Yeah. History has its uses, but not personally concerned. Yeah. I think it's I don't know. In America, it's just not that interesting to me. Also, it feels like in America, history is really well, and could be true about any Eurocentric history, I guess. But like, it just feels very kind of written by the victors. Like it doesn't have enough. Yeah, told by the victor, exactly. I respect. Yeah. So it's kind of just like, I don't care to. I was just thinking about this earlier. I was looking at George Washington on the $1 bill, and I was like, we fetishize like the forefathers. I'm saying this on Memorial Day to be sacrilegious, but we fetishize like, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and all these people, and it's really weird. And it would just seems like it would be a lot cooler to just rotate them out each year. Oh, plaque start. Sorry, Plax is on. But yeah, I think it would be cool if instead of just putting the presidents on the dollar bills, each year you just switch them out. So George Washington gets to do it for a year. Move on to the next year.
We have a lot of various different.
Yeah, you'd have like, because we have like what like there's a dollar bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, 50, 100.
Well, we
500.
had multiple versions of the $1 bill.
What?
We'd have multiple versions of the $1 bill.
Yeah, but it would be a $1 bill.
That might be kind of fun.
I think it would be a lot of fun.
I think it would be expensive.
Yes.
You're gonna have to make me templates.
Yeah, history is very unreliable, no doubt full of revisionism. For sure, it's just, America's, it seems, it's so young that it's like not that, like it's like shit that just happened like 100 years ago and stuff. Like it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel that old. Like where stuff like, Middle Ages feels a lot older. For, like, there's just, I don't know, the Dark Ages and like, the fucking, like, monasteries and shit when nobody knew how to write stuff down. Like that all feels old. Kamiku said, "Hey Michaela, I got carded at a liquor store, and my Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. The cashier said never mind."
Is this true?
No, it's not true. It's a joke.
I'm sporting a Blockbuster color.
It's true.
Because I remember Blockbuster. Although when it was around, I wasn't old enough to have a card.
Cami, where are you getting all these awful jokes?
I remember. Wait, can we talk about Blockbuster? Okay, thank you. I remember. My mom worked there briefly when she was in beauty school. My mom also does hair.
Did she do hair at Blockbuster?
She did not do hair at Blockbuster. She hated that job and she left after a very short time. So anyways, I remember when we would go and pick out movies, I was completely disinterested, and my brother and I would play at the Lego table. There was that Lego table.
You didn't like movies?
Picking them out, I don't know. I was like,
You just rather
I
somebody
was like
give you a
7
movie?
years old.
Oh, I don't.
When my parents pick it out.
I didn't like movies when I was 7, but I liked video games, so I would look at those.
I also remember liking going to the horror section and looking at the covers. And there was this one cover where it was like someone laying on their side and someone was like about to drive something into their neck, and to this day I hate having my neck exposed while I'm sleeping.
Was it Silent Night? Was it one of the Silent Night movies?
I don't know.
Uh,
But I always have like I have this like phobia I've developed from Blockbuster.
I think, I don't know, my family never went to Blockbuster, we always went to Hollywood Video, but Spooky Electrica, so I used to say Hollywood Video is better than Blockbuster, and I agree.
And it is nice, I agree.
Spooky Electric said I used to sneak away from my parents at the video store to gawk at the Faces of Death covers. Did you ever watch any of the Faces of Death movies?
I don't know what that is.
They're... Good lord. They were like just videos of actual people dying. They circulated on the internet and stuff. They're mostly fake, Spooky Electric says. Okay. I was under the impression they were real. Some are real. You can find a lot of stuff like that on the internet. You don't have to sneak away from your parents at the video store anymore. But yeah, they were, this one guy, this fucking loser at my high school, he was always scheming. He's like one of the scheming guys, like always coming up with some sort of weird money plan, but he's like, 15 or whatever. But he would sell Faces of Death DVDs that he burned and made copies of out of his backpack. He'd be like, I got Faces of Death 5, you want it? I got Faces. I'm like, what is your fucking deal, you fucking weirdo? I never bought them. He styled his hair in little devil horns, made of like, with glue or whatever. Junior capitalist, yeah. Real scumbag. Did not like that guy. Anyway, you know what to do, Tech. I don't know what I needed to do. Kamiku, what country's capital is growing the fastest? Ireland. Every day it's Dublin. So fucking stupid. Oh my god. My uncle named his dogs Timex and Rolex. They're his watchdogs. That joke sucks. Is the joke based on the concept that people name their dogs Rex? And so it's like Timex and that joke's really bad. The Irish one was good though. The Ireland one was good. It wasn't a guy's... Yeah, it was me. I was selling the Faces of Death out of my backpack. Sad Weep said the closest I got to watching fucked up death shit was watching Guinea Pig 2 during my 4chan days. Felt awful. Don't know what that is. Don't want to.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, I always wanted to read about those though. I remember somebody telling me about Three Guys One Hammer. You heard of Three Guys One Hammer? It's pretty fucked up. It was just a killing spree. But I think that it's just one of the deaths that they recorded, where they just beat a guy to death with a hammer or whatever and filmed it. But I just remember reading about those murders. It was in the Ukraine maybe. I don't know. Anyways, fucked up. I always read about that stuff because I get really curious, but I can't watch it. That's a good song to follow up Plaques with, Friends. Much nicer. Kamiku is telling the worst jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. Spooky Electric said mid-2000s internet was such a weird place. Yeah, you had to like dodge stuff. You had to be really careful. I remember Keith goatsied me. Do you know what goatsy is?
No.
Michaela's sweet and wonderful because she's never been on the internet in her life. She has no social media and she doesn't.
I do have an Instagram.
She has Instagram, but that's
I'm
it.
just like,
She doesn't know any.
Whatever.
She doesn't know any like internet history. She doesn't know like memes or in jokes.
It sucks.
I'm never going to goatsy. I'm not showing her goatsy. But yeah, of course Keith got me. We were at his house. This was like, God, a long time ago. Maybe 2007. And Cammy. But anyway, yeah, he was like, he had like Logic open or something, and then he just like minuses it out. It's a fucking goatsy. Goatsy is just this. It's just an image of a guy bent over, and he's just like holding his asshole really far apart. You can like see all.
Why?
I don't know. He was gaping. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, lots of that kind of stuff exists. Yeah. Here's Slinky, the way she looked at you after you said, yeah, they killed the guy with hammers and filmed it. How did you look at me after I
I
said
don't
that?
remember. I'm always making faces.
He was just vibing. I think that guy, he has like a fetish for sticking like really large objects up his asshole. He was sitting on like some big cones. That's slowly, and then he was like, "Hey, honey, take a picture of me."
That's disgusting. Can I show them my boots?
I thought you were going to say something else. Yeah, you can show them your boots.
Okay.
Boots. Spooky Electric, go ahead. Spooky Electric said the worst someone ever got me was pulling up 2 girls, 1 cup while I was eating Reese's ice cream. Do you know 2 girls, 1 cup is?
I haven't seen that, but I know of it.
Okay, so you know what that one is.
It's bad. It's supposed to be for bad kids.
It's just a fetish for...
I know, but in high school, that's
Yeah,
like the bad kids.
Yeah. Devin Lopez says, unfortunately, when I was a teenager, my friends and I sat around our PC and looked up the Mexican cartel execution video and Pain Olympics. Wish I'd never seen those. I've never seen Pain Olympics. I know what it is. Mexican cartel execution video, was that the school bus and stuff? Because I read a whole lot about the Mexican cartel execution stuff. Really fucked up. Really disturbing. Why did the skeleton go to the prom alone? Because he had no body to go with. Can't we guess because he was bonely? Okay, wait. Real quick. Oh, seriously, Michaela looks like the cover of Regret. That's cute. Go like this. Go like this. Don't look down. Look to the side, and then have your hair kind of hanging in your face a little bit, just slightly. Down more. Down more.
It's just my hair texture. Looks like
Polygons.
a girl.
Oh, a person cuts off someone's head with a 3-inch pocket knife and another guy gets his head cut off with a chainsaw. Definitely glad I didn't watch that stuff when I was younger. Sorry I even brought it up. Anyway, yeah, Michaela's very excited to show off her
I
new
need
boots.
to show someone these side stuff. I got these boots this weekend before we went to Skyline Chili.
She's very excited about these boots.
They're so gothy, right? The guy at the store said he owned 2 pairs. So,
It's a unisex boot.
yeah. I'm gonna wear them to work.
They're definitely kinky boots. We bought them at the Fetish Factory.
Yeah, they actually have some really cool clothes. They had Demonias, which is like an iconic like goth brand shoe, like that I learned about through Internet Girl, which I talked about her before on here, and she's great, and she also listens to 100%. I know, because she follows Lindsay on Instagram. I saw that. She actually does DJing too, but anyways, she's mostly a fashion stylist, and I really like goth clothing. I just don't wear like completely all goth, so I feel like this is a cute way of like.
Shiny Crystal Pistol said, I see those boots at least a couple times a month on the subway, and the people that wear them kind of look like Michaela too. So very Michaela boots.
Cool. I really like them, and I get like bleach and hair color all over my shoes, and I feel like this will be resistant because it's like plastic. So.
Good, cool.
Well, thank you guys for just
encouraging. Spooky Electric said, "Oh my God, remember trip pants, LMAO? Are trip pants the ones that are super long and wide?"
I think so.
I never had a pair of those. I did wear baggy pants in the 90s, but I never had like Jinkos or.
She has both of those brands in her bundles.
Who?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Internet Girl. She finds them at like thrift stores and Goodwills. And
Shiny Crystal Pistol said, "What did the fish say when he hit the wall?" Spooky Electric said,
Ow.
"Yeah, with the straps like a great value Final Fantasy character." Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. They're like parachutes. Kamiku said, "Tech, read this to Michaela. In my opinion, there are 3 kinds of beautiful: cute, pretty, and sexy. Somehow you managed to be all 3. Quit hitting on my girlfriend, Cammy." Your Slinky said, "Why did my message about cock and ball torture get blocked while people are actually talking about the actual snuff film?" Yeah. I don't know. Did it get blocked? Maybe there's a rule against one of those words or something. I had to approve that, so. Infia said they're the black goth ones from Hot Topic with contrast stitching and belt chains, I believe. Oh, the.
I always wanted the ones with the X in the back, but like they had they had ones with chains, but the ones I liked specifically had like it was like those backpack straps that like the bottom part that's with the X, the same material the X was made out of in the back, and then it had the hooks obviously to clip onto the pants.
Yeah.
I always wanted a pair of those.
They had cool stuff at.
It reminds me, okay, so if you like that aesthetic of like early 2000s Hot Topic or like late 90s, I think Fetish Factory looks like that. Like I was telling him, it looks like I walked into like Hot Topic, like how it used to be when it was nice and the clothes were like well made. Like some of the stuff was expensive in there. But they had a lot of vinyl and like latex, which is like probably an expensive material.
Sorry, the chat's not loading on the laptop anymore, so I'm having to like read up here now. Spooky Electra said LMA had no CBT here. Spooky Electra said, I got sent home from school for wearing them in like 7th grade because my principal said they were devil worshiper pants.
Oh my, that's very aggressive.
Jesus. I never got sent home from school for anything. I did have a Smashing Pumpkins shirt with Darcy, the bassist, on the back, and she had her nipples were visible through like the shirt that she was wearing, and then they made me turn that inside out when my classmates like made a big fuss about it. And then I had a shirt that said "sawed off," which is like English for like "fuck off," kind of piss off, really. And then my history teacher made me change that, but. Shiny Crystal Pistol said, life is like cock and ball torture without the cock and balls. Dear God. Spooky Electra said, meanwhile, kids were walking around with Cradle of Filth shirts. Yeah, there was somebody with a Cannibal Corpse shirt. I would see him all the time, and like, it was like this like eviscerated person with just like tons of like, their like guts spilling out everywhere. And like somehow that was okay, but like very, very faint nipples that was not allowed. Kimiku is just hitting on everyone. Said to Shiny Crystal Pistol, I'm learning about important dates in history. Want to be one of them?
Oh my, Kimiku.
Such a flirt. Anyway, there was one more thing I was gonna say before we go. Oh wait, Blashy, are you still in the chat? What were you talking about, the Olympic thing? I don't know what you were trying. Yeah, yes. What's I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I guess I can talk about that now. Yeah. We're gonna do a thing. My mom had 2 copies of World War Olympics on cassette tape. So I took one from her. And instead of selling it for $90 on Discogs like I could, I'm just gonna do a little giveaway thing. But some people in the DDS Discord had a great idea, which was to do sort of like a charity drive for the cassette. And so we're actually gonna do it on Juneteenth, which is June 18th, because I was going to do it on Bandcamp Friday, but they're not doing a Bandcamp Friday in June. The next Bandcamp Friday, I believe, is in July. And so, on Juneteenth, Bandcamp is going to donate, I think they're donating 100% of their cut of sales to maybe the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. Might be wrong on that, but anyway. Juneteenth is the 19th. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, June 19th, not the 18th. Anyway, so we're gonna do that day, so that because we're gonna do it through Bandcamp, and basically for every $5 you donate to a particular charity, God, I cannot remember the one that we're using. Morris Home is the Philadelphia subdivision of it, but anyway, there'll be more details later. But the point is, for every $5 you donate, spend towards purchasing this cassette, you get essentially like a raffle ticket, which will be your name in a spreadsheet, and then I'll use a random number generator to see who wins. But so the more money you donate to charity, the greater chance that you will have of winning the cassette. Of course, you could also get really lucky and just donate $5 and win the cassette. So you never know. But it should be cool because it should get a lot of people donating to what will be a really good cause. And Bandcamp, taking their percentage, will donate that to NAACP Legal Defense Fund, I think. So yeah, it'll be a really fun. Spooky Lecture said it looks like the parent organization. Yes, thank you, Spooky. Resources for Human Development. They do actually a whole lot, and what's really cool about it is that we can specify which branch of Resources for Human Development we want to donate the money to once we have it all. And so yeah, once the drive is over, we'll donate all the sales from that to them. Screenshot it, show you guys this is real, that we didn't just embezzle and steal all your money for ourselves. But yeah, Kamiku said text somebody better call God because he's missing an angel.
Aww.
Anyway, I think they're talking about PP.
PP's an angel.
Yeah. Now that he's not a convict anymore. Anyway, we're about out of time for Dino Hour. This was a kind of a weird episode because I'm like getting at the end of using this computer, and so can't really do very much, but I swear to God it's gonna be much better hopefully next episode. Shiny Crystal Pistol said, oh wait, Spooky said, I'm gonna donate $100 and then go buy the copy that's listed on Discogs for $90. Well then that's great, and then you'll have 2 copies of it, and then you can flip one. Perfect, genius. Shiny Crystal Pistol said, Tech, is there any more info on the Mixtape Club exclusive shirts? Not yet. There will be. I swear to God. It's going to be great. Just sit tight. There will be a lot more. Spooky Lecture said, I'll do another charity drive for the extra. Actually, I think the charity drive thing may be something that we do a little more regularly because I think it's really neat, and we do occasionally have I have some leftover things that are a bit sought after. That would be good. That I don't, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm somebody else and sell them on Discogs for a lot of money, even though I could. So yeah. But anyway, it'd be cool to donate to good causes, and yeah. You look like you've been drugged into the stream. You look uncomfortable. Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine.
Blink twice if you need help. Yeah, whip music, maybe. Maybe. With those peach and plum crackers. We'll see. Anyway. Love you guys. There's no hot takes episode, so we're not rating anybody. But we're gonna go. So we're just gonna... Sawson, I'm sorry you're too late. We're leaving.
Aww.
The Dino Hour is over. And I'm gonna cut off lipstick response and everything. But thank you all for hanging out. Swear to, it's gonna be better streams in the future, I promise. But PP Chicken, they say bye. You want to the Dino Hour?
Yeah.